Hello friends, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. It is time to continue our seafaring adventure into Chapter 13, A Guiding Wind. Wonder what the wind will guide us towards this time. Probably another battle. Oh yeah, this is a Fire Emblem game. We will have another battle. But no story here. We go straight into our battle report. Alright, combat-wise, yeah, that sounds about right. We did get some good bonus experience this time, so I'm all for it. And now, just 3 battles and Jill is the MVP. Well, to be fair, I did kind of split the battles amongst all the other units, so I suppose that's fine. But we will get straight into our info conversations for the chapter, and we have quite a number of stars on this one. So, where do I start? Well, why don't we start with the newest newcomer to the army in Jill. So if you remember, last chapter, she just declared a truce so that she could protect humans from the vile subhumans. However, Ike was like, no, we won't accept any help because you don't like Lagoose. So, let's see where this conversation goes. Hey, what do you want? Is there any reason you're still on our ship? The crows are gone. The truce is over, isn't it? I have a duty. As a Dayan soldier, I cannot allow a Crimean princess and her band of mercenaries to run free where they will. If you want to start a fight, you're on the right path. Think you can take us all on your own? Because if you want to get your friends, I won't stop you from leaving the ship. Watching you fight all those crows like a band of street rats with sticks, I could see that you were no match for me. But even if I were to leave this ship, the land is too far away for me to reach. Nonsense. I can see the land in the distance from time to time, and I thought you could go anywhere on that wyvern of yours. No wyvern could fly that far without resting, and these islands are thick with half-beast scum. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't leave this ship. Then let me ask you, why did you follow us alone knowing that? I wanted to be recognized. I wanted my deeds to earn me fame. A soldier has little else to strive for. And yet you soldiers sneer at mercenaries. At least we fight for something real. There are some dumb soldiers in this world. It's like, I don't know how to respond to that. You leave us no choice. I'll take you as far as Begnion. But as long as you're on my ship, you will not utter the phrase half-beast. If you can't agree to this condition, I'll kick you off the ship right now. Alright. And there we go. Now, you might think that's a little harsh right now. I will say that future conversations with Jill get much better. Now, speaking of better conversations, why don't we get some 2-star ones here? Because 2-star ones, as you remember, don't give us anything direct, but it does afford us information. Commander, how are you? Staring at the sea, I see. I know you. You're George, right? You make weapons for us? No, George buys used ware. I'm his twin brother. Well, mostly his twin. He has blonde hair, you see. My name is Daniel. Just remember that I have brown hair and that George has blonde, and you'll be fine. Brown hair, Daniel, and weapons. Blonde hair, George, and items. I think I'll remember. Fantastic. Say, can I ask a quick question? You're a battle expert, right? You fought a lot? Enough, yeah. What is it? Picture this. Let's say there are 2 ships. And suppose there are planks connecting the ships at 3 different points. Alright, I'm picturing it. Now then, soldiers from one ship are about to attack the other one. Imagine that the defending side has fewer soldiers. If they want to mount a solid defense, what should they do? Seems clear enough to me. Position the soldiers with the best defense on the planks. Soldiers like cavaliers and knights. I see, so you would hold the enemy at bay by using your strongest allies to block the primary crossing points. Then, you want to have your long-range attackers line up behind the tougher units, barring the bridges. I'm talking about anyone with javelins, axes, or magic. You'd be able to do a lot of damage without much risk. Sounds like a good plan, but seems rough on the soldiers defending the bridges. You would want to heal them often, obviously, but maybe there's a way to reduce how much damage they take. It's a stretch. What if I don't have them attack at all? That way they won't run the risk of getting any counterattacks. That's not a bad idea. Great, thanks. That gives me some good ideas. Ideas? For what? Oh, my brother and I have been playing a war game. I've lost 4 times in a row. A war game? We'll let you join if you bring some parchment and a quill. Come see us anytime if you're curious. See you later. Wait, are you playing ancient medieval D&D or something? Maybe I shouldn't have been so serious with them. Hang on, what's this mysterious game called? It's called Fire Emblem! Wait a second. Now, again, this is all information you think, oh, that's kind of hyper-specific. Like, this is all about defending choke points. When you see what the battle map of this chapter is, you'll understand exactly where this is coming from. Now down here, another 2-star conversation. Well, well, if it isn't our commander, what brings you down here? I was just on my way to the deck. Oh, I see. That's too bad. I had a story I wanted to share with you. A story? Mm-hmm. And quite a ripping yarn it is, too. Interested? Well, not really. Oh, you're so rude. And after you were so sweet the other day. What are you going on about? When those crows attacked, I had wanted to see what they looked like, so I was hiding on the deck, watching. I had heard they could fly, of course, but I had no idea they could fight. I thought one of them had the drop on you, and I couldn't help myself. I cried out, "Commander, watch out!" I thought I heard a strange shrieking sound. That was you? And upon hearing my sweet voice, Commander, you turned around and brought down that crow with one shot. It was awe-inspiring. Not really. He was exhausted from the battle. He could barely move. And that's when you first caught my eye, my dynamic young commander. Is that why your hand always lingers on mine when you hand me my equipment? Oh, no. Have I been too obvious? Maybe I should send one of the others down to pick up our gear from now on. You're embarrassed, aren't you? You're so cute when you're being coy. But once I set my sights on a man, I'll never let him get away. Remember that. And the sad part is, even until Radiant Dawn, she is serious. Now, the 3 brothers, they have their own conversation. I'm just saying, there has to be something more we can do. Boyd, you're not making any sense. I understand your enthusiasm to help Ike, but try to explain what you mean. We can't do anything until we know exactly what it is you want to do. You're so impatient, Oscar. I was just getting to it, all right? Impatient? You're calling me impatient? You're so impatient you can barely be bothered to put your armor on. Nag, nag, nag. Listen, I think we should come up with some unstoppable killer attack. Something only we can do. An unstoppable attack? Well, that sounds good. Doesn't it? I'm glad you approve, Pee-wee. Don't call me Pee-wee. It is a fine plan, but you haven't explained what this new attack is supposed to be. How do we do it? Hey, I came up with the idea. It's your job to figure out the details. Make it cool, though, Oscar. Boy, this plan sounds... Oh dear, how do I put it? Let me do it. I'll think up a great one. No way, forget that. It's too much for your little pee-wee brain. I told you, don't call me that. They may not like to admit it, but they certainly are close. Now, you might think, oh, that didn't give you anything. Why is it a 3-star conversation? It gave you a tip, or a tip-off, I should say. Now, there is a special type of attack in Fire Emblem that's been a staple ever since the beginning, called the triangle attack, where 3 units that are either of the same class or really close bond, they're pre-designated to do so, but these 3 units can launch an attack that is, if they are in the right alignment to attack, the unit can launch an attack that is a guaranteed critical hit, and I believe it also is an automatic hit. But what this was going on about is giving you a hint that this is a possibility, because in order for this special triangle attack that Oscar, Rolf, and Boyd could do, you have to fulfill some conditions. And thankfully, there's only 2, maybe I'd consider it 2.5. Boyd has to be promoted by a certain point, and at that same point, Oscar also has to be promoted, and you have to pick a certain weapon to be his upgrade weapon, because how it works with the Cavaliers in this game, if they promote, you can choose a secondary weapon to be a sub-weapon type. So for example, if I promote Oscar, I can either have him gain the ability to wield swords, axes, or bows in addition to his lances. The only way you can get the triangle attack between the 3 brothers to work is to pick bows. Pick anything else? Well, you've just lost your triangle attack. For this playthrough, anyway. Of course, any subsequent playthrough, you can do whatever. So, if you're not using the brothers, you can just go ahead, do what you will. If you are, it's always a consideration to give Oscar bows. Although I will say that for pretty much every Cavalier in this game, axes are pretty much the best weapon to pick. Alright. Any supports? Nothing new for Ike. But, ooh, there we go. Kieran and Oscar. Here we go. These two knights have a history. Let's see what they are. Hi, Kieran. How are you? What the? Oscar! How I loathe that name. Don't give me such pleasant greetings. I care not for them. What did I do now? Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten our second year of enlistment. The year we completed horsemanship? There was a final race to end the year. My beloved horse and I were flawless, but you beat us by the smallest of margins. Huh? Oh, are you talking about that race you challenged me to? Yeah, that was fun, but I thought the distance between us was at least 3 lengths. Ha! Liar! Deceitful, lying, squinty coward! You're not wrong with the squinty part, but those are eyes that just say, don't mess with me. That was the very moment I marked you as my arch-rival. Don't pretend not to care. Wow, I had no idea. But why? I must know why you left the Crimean knighthood without a word of explanation. I devoted myself to training with my horse. I worked day and night so I could best my arch-rival. And thanks to my extreme devotion, I didn't realize you were gone until 6 months later. Delinquent! Renegere, or however you pronounce that, because I don't think I've ever heard that used before. Except in this support conversation. Wait a second. Kieran, how is this my fault? And if you keep going through, you'll understand what Oscar did have to go through to leave the Crimean Knights. Alright. I think that's good for now. Again, I want to see what my unit count is before I do any inventorying, so let's move on with the chapter. Ike, there's someone here claiming to be an envoy from the Theocracy of Begnion. She's been asking if the Princess of Crimea is aboard. What do you want to do? A Begnion envoy? How did she know about this ship? Perhaps she had word from King Gallia. On the other hand, this is Begnion we're speaking of. I imagine it has spies in every corner of the continent. Perhaps one of those spies is the source of her information. So we shouldn't be surprised that she knows about Princess Elincia, right? No, but it's extremely unusual for Begnion to send an envoy to meet a princess whom they do not even acknowledge. What do you mean? It is a complicated matter. You see, the envoy is essentially an extension of the Empress herself. Both Crimea and Dan were once part of Begnion. Both nations have only recently splintered from the Theocracy. I can't fathom why the Empress would extend the courtesy of an envoy to a nation she must consider somewhat beneath her. She must be planning something. Beneath her? That is somewhat harsh, don't you think? Harsh? Perhaps. But it is true. Clothing it in sweet words will not hide its bitterness, will it? Soren, even I would question the tactfulness of your words. I will try to be more diplomatic. Ike, Nasir, you've no need to scold Soren. His words are just that. They do me no harm. I'm glad to hear that, Princess, but he should mind his manners. Deciding how we ought to treat with this envoy is a more pressing issue. Princess, will you meet with her and hear her message? I believe I must. We gain nothing by refusing to see her. Let us meet with the envoy. Princess Elincia of Crimea, I presume? Yes. It is an honor to meet you. My name is Tanith. I am Deputy Commanding Officer of Begnion's Holy Guard. I must ask, what would Begnion want to see me? What would Begnion want of me that she would send her Holy Guard to greet me? There we go. I don't know why, just those combination of words there, I feel like I would read them in my brain in a different order. The Apostle has learned of you, Princess Elincia, and she has come here to meet with you personally. The duty falls upon me to take you to her now. The Apostle? Am I to meet? Surely the Apostle has better things to do than... Will you accompany me? I suppose that We are the princess's escorts, and we will be coming with her. I hope you understand. Of course. Then yes, I will go with you. Thank you. Bad news, ma'am. We've sighted Lagoos near the Apostle's position. Birdmen. Crows, most likely. We've seen their kind before. They fancy themselves pirates without a ship, but they're thieves, plain and simple. Commander Sigrun is with the Apostle, and it will take more than a few winged scavengers to get past her. Let's remain calm. Actually, I'm afraid we aren't quite sure where the Apostle is. What? They kidnapped the Apostle? What about staying calm? No. From what the commander said, the Apostle grew impatient and had another of her willful moments. I asked at the docks, and sure enough, one of the longshoremen heard her order the ship to set sail without us. What? Where were her attendants? What was she doing without her guard? Why can't she never just stay put? I told her time and time again that the seaports here are rampant with pirates and crow thugs. Right, where is she now? The wind is poor today, so I think her ship should not be too far from us. I came here as quickly as I could. Understood. We'll move immediately. Excuse me, but is something wrong? Your Highness, I must apologize, but an urgent matter has arisen and I must attend to it immediately. I will return for you later. Await my return. What was that all about? Judging from her expression, I'd say something has happened to the person she's meant to be protecting. Say, do you think that ship over there is involved? The envoy is flying in that direction. If so, then the Pegasus Knight's fears have already been realized. They're under attack. It's the ravens they spoke of, isn't it? Ike, why don't we go lend them a hand? Are you feeling alright, Soren? It's not like you to offer to help anyone. It's a great opportunity to put the Empress in our debt. We'd be fools to pass that up, wouldn't we? Ever the calculating one, Soren, but funnily enough, I can agree with where you're coming from. I should have known you'd have an angle. What do you want to do, Titania? I don't approve of Soren's motivations, but I agree that we should help. Well, that's what we'll do. Will you be alright on your own, Princess? You're doing the right thing. I would not dream of stopping you. I know those pirates are no match for your strength. Give them a sound thrashing. Huh, you're starting to sound like one of us, aren't you? Alright then, we better go. Hey, look at that. 2 ships, low soldiers, guarding points. It's like they're telling us how to fight this chapter. Ugh, no matter how many we defeat, there are more waiting to attack. And not just those ravens of Kilvis either. There are Bjork too. What do they all want here? Need a little help? You! Aren't you Princess Crimea's escort? Yes, the princess ordered us to come to your aid. May we join the fray? That would be appreciated. We'll keep the ravens at bay. In the interim, why don't you go ahead and move on to that ship? The big vessel is ours. I'm not sure who the small one belongs to. There are human soldiers aboard, but if they're in the part of the sea, they must be pirates. Cut them down. Right, we'll take care of them. Hey, look at that. There's a familiar face there in the armor of blue. Where on earth is the Holy Guard? Between those crows and the pirates, we're outnumbered. It's only a matter of time before we're overwhelmed. I will fight too. You're one of the passengers from House Damiel, aren't you? I can't permit someone of your stature to throw herself into harm's way. I was once a knight of Begnion, albeit only for a short while. I won't get in your way. No, I can't. We must defend the Apostle, right? We do not have the luxury of choosing how to do so. Come, we must get ready. The enemy is coming. You are right. We need every able fighter. Accept my apologies, and thank you for your help. Hi, Gatry. Lady Astrid, allow me to serve as your shield. Gatry, I'm so sorry that I've gotten you involved in this too. Oh, please, this is nothing. I'm fine. Before I was hired as your bodyguard, I was a top-notch mercenary. I can handle this many opponents all by myself. This is nothing. Is that so? Your confidence is impressive, to say the least. Well, trust me, my confidence is backed with my blade. I'm ready to fight. Oh no, there are more of them! We're doomed! No, don't panic. We must protect the Apostle no matter what. Listen up, pirate scum. You may outnumber us, but we'll not yield an inch. Wait, don't get confused. We're here to help you. We're your reinforcements. The Deputy Commander of the Holy Guard asked us to help drive the enemy from this ship. Oh, Commander Tanith sent you? Oh, we're saved! The Apostle has taken refuge in the cabin decks below. Cabin below decks, my goodness. I promise I can read. Until the Holy Guard arrives, we need you to defend the entrance to the ship's cabins. Got it. Weapons ready, everyone! Alright, looks like we can bring a few units this time, which is pretty good. Alright, the number is 12. Alright, any unique faces I want to bring? Okay, I need to bring some thieves along for sure. Let's do... I'm going to bring both Folk and Soth along. We are going to bring... I want to bring Mordecai and Leth for this one, because I've got a few tricks I want to do with this. Kieran, Oscar, Marcia, Soren, Zahark, Titania. And we're going to bring... Well, actually, hold on. I need to train Jill. So instead of Marcia, we're going to do Jill. And we're going to bring Mist along just to have a staff wielder, because it could come in handy. So now we're going to go back to here. Now, I don't think I need to give anyone any experience at this time. Where is Jill? Yeah, she got a point of strength last time. I think what I will do, however, she does not need her Laguz Guard now. And I'm going to trade, because I want to give... Just looking at... I want to actually give her the Archer Band, because that is skill and speed, and I think that'll help her out a little bit more. Trade. We will give this to Leth. There we go. Zahark's fine. Soren, you're good. Kieran, I think you're fine with the Pegasus Band. Mordecai, you don't have a band of your own. Is there any free band I can give? Sure, if for some reason he gets experience, I'll let the Paladin band give him a little buff. Alright. I'll just give you a Vulnerary just to say we're fine. What does the armory look like? Ah, this is the first chance we get a light tome, so the game expects the first light magic ability here. I'm actually, and I'm only doing this as a precaution, I'm going to put a few iron swords into... I'm going to put a few of everything here into the convoy. Just so I have a few extra weapons. I never know. And I did get some nice things the last chapter, so if I need to sell stuff, I do have gold in my inventory. There we go. Now the problem is, I'm fairly certain Soth is going to bite the bullet if he fights any opponent, so I gotta be careful. You... sure. Does anyone actually need strength on its own? You know what? Huh. He got strength without the band, so maybe I should keep bands off. But on the flip side, I want that band. Okay. I think everyone's set. Yeah, your heal staff is fine. At this rate, ward will be a much better thing. Okay. Well, I did buy some new things, so we'll give you the lance package. Alright, I think everyone's good. Again, bonus experience I think is fine. Alright, so goal of this chapter, as you can see, we have to defend this point for 10 turns. We do have a few green units here to support the defensive effort, but everyone is on this ship over here. If you can remember this face from Port Toha, this is who was talking with the Black Knight. So we have Norris here. I don't think Norris moves, so that's a benefit. The chapter here has a bunch of chests laying about, so that's why I've got my thieves ready to go. If I can get some treasure, I am definitely going to. Weapons are pretty standard, although there is one hammer and one killing edge. Now, we do have some Raven Laguz hiding over here, too. So we have to be ready for that, but we will be seeing more Raven Laguz later. Now, as to this chapter here, there's a really good trick here to show off just how good shoving is. So I will let that be displayed right off the bat. Actually, I'm going to do... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think this will be fine. And again, if I need to, I can restart. So let's get the saving going. And we will start the chapter. All right. So, one thing I was going to show off right off the bat. So here is how good shoving is. We need to get Ike up here to these two right away. So we have the new unit here, Astrid. So she is a level 1 bow knight, but unlike Soth, who is a growth unit to get stats, she is a growth unit to get experience, because she comes with the skill Paragon. So she'll just get double experience as long as she's holding this skill. It doesn't matter what enemy she fights, she will always get double. So she is a case of get a lot of levels that can get you a lot of stats. Now, I myself do like to see a lot of experience, so who knows, maybe if Astrid proves herself, I'll bring her along on a few levels. Now, we have Gatry up here, who is exactly how we left him stat-wise when he left us after Chapter 7. Now, you might think he will join if Ike talks to him, but that is not the case. Because Gatry still, less so than his partner Shinon, didn't like the thought of Ike becoming commander and leading the mercenary company. So he won't join if Ike talks to him. However, if we were to have Astrid talk to him, he can come around in a different light. Now, as you can see, Ike cannot reach Astrid with his movement. But if we shove, we get him a little bit closer. But there's a reason I've got Mordecai here. I'm going to deal with that in just a second, because... Oh, hey, we can have them talk. Okay, so it looks like the other members can also talk to Gatry. Well, if it isn't Gatry, is that you, Oscar? My word, Oscar. So how's it going? Well, I'm hanging in there. How about you? How have you been? Is everything going well with your job? Yes. In fact, I'm on a very serious mission right now. I can't afford to lose. A life hangs in the balance. I'm glad to hear that. I knew you'd be fine, but I'm still worried about you. Oh, there's never any need to worry about me. Why, I can't recall ever having been happier. Is that right? But enough chit-chat. There's a battle to finish. You got that right. Alright, so let's get you taken care of here, or at least weakened a little bit. Nice shot. Okay, that was full movement. Kieran. Well, this will put you into support range. Nice, here we go. There we go, Kieran's getting some swings. Okay, full in. So, because Mordecai has Smite, I'm going to really shove Ike along this bridge. And would you look at that? On turn 1, he can talk to Astrid. Are you alright? Who are you? My name's Ike. I'm with the Grail Mercenaries. Came to defend the ship, and the Apostle, if I can. Is that so? I am Astrid, of House Damiel. A blue blood, huh? Well, unless you're good with a sword, you'd better hide yourself in a cabin. I'll do no such thing. I once trained with knights and cavaliers. I may be of noble birth, but I know something of battle. I can fight. Well, if you can fight, we can use you. Let's work together. You're going to be all right with that? More so than I would be hiding below decks, certainly. So there we go. Ike has now recruited Astrid into our employ, and now because of that, Astrid can make Gatry have a little change of heart. Gatry. Lady Astrid, are you alright? What do you mean? I'm fine. Why shouldn't I be? I saw you talking to that rough blue-haired lad earlier. What did he say to you? Was he rude? Did he try to tell you to run for safety while he fought for your honor? Words to that effect, yes. Oh, what a fool. I tell you, he'll never learn. You already have an unbeatable bodyguard. Me! I'll have to remind him of that later. You know that Ike person? He is the son of a man under whom I had the honor of serving. He's not a bad person by any means, but he has no manners whatsoever. I see. Well, he seemed more concerned than rude. When I told him I would prefer to fight, he seemed to understand. Oh, of course! I see it now. How silly of me. Not rude, you say. I should have known my presence would have changed that boy for the better. I'm the ideal role model. And there is Gatry with us. So, as you can see, Astrid really doesn't do a lot of damage, but a couple pot shots here and there, and she will very, very likely get enough levels to get a little stronger. Now, we have the tank that is Gatry on our side, so let's get Gatry back to work. Alright, now, this probably won't work, but well, I can do a little damage. Let's get to Tanya at least up here now. Soren, you come from behind here. Zahark, you'll follow along. I can move one space back, so I think I should be fine. Yeah, only 7 damage. That's not gonna hurt me. Okay, so you're at least a little out of the range there. Alright. I'm gonna pop this ward staff here just in case. And it's also experience. So more chances to level up Mist. Alright, so we'll have Soth go there. Volk. Oh, good. I did leave a space up here. Oh, I will not shove you backwards. Ah, here we go with the Raven King. Tell me, Walker, are my soldiers proving useful? King Kilvis! What, aren't you happy to see me? Ugh, look at this mess. I paid you good money to help me outmaneuver everyone else and catch the Crimean Princess's ship first. Everything seemed to be going exactly as we planned. But now we're being attacked by a squad of Pegasus Knights. We're flying no flags. We've stripped our armor of any crest. They should have no clue who we are. Why are they attacking us? Didn't you know? That's a Begnion ship you're attacking. What? That's a Begnion ship? It was your feather-brained lackey who told us that Princess Crimea was aboard that vessel. Call it a miscommunication. One of those unfortunate misunderstandings that seem to happen every now and again. You deceitful King Kilvis. I wouldn't be surprised if you planned this treachery from the start. Such unkind words. You wound me, and I would never intentionally lie to you. And as proof, I bring good news. I have it on unshakable authority that the ship that just sailed up alongside Begnion carries the Crimean Princess. Oh, but unless we can break through the Begnion ranks, there's nothing we can do. Would you care for some assistance? And what would it cost me this time? You learn quickly, my friend. Let's see, you'd be receiving my own royal assistance, so triple rates. Ludicrous! So much gold. Where would I? I suppose I could defer payment until later. Of course, that does bring up the question of interest. Leave my sight. I wouldn't seek your aid if the world were burning down around me. Very well, we've no more to discuss. Call me if you change your mind. I'll find a nice perch to enjoy the show. Curse you, you're no better than your feral cousins. Alright, well let's see what Norris's army will do. And I think they're programmed to do a little bit of extra damage to the green units. Now, thankfully, the only way they can get to the below decks is by attacking the soldier that is there and walking down the shipway. Is that the one with the killing edge? Maybe not. Ooh, good poke. Now, thankfully, the halberdiers that are on the bridges don't move. I think they are stationary. Ooh, one down already. Okay, so we definitely have to block that way. Oh, they're definitely giving some good pokes, but they're taking damage. Yep, and here come the Raven Lagoos. Ooh, attack the iron wall of Gatry. Oh, you dodged! Nice! Ooh, very good. Yep, definitely gonna have to get some defense going here. Hey, who said you could leave your guard post? Now I have to do the guarding. Good thing they come with vulneries. And you're taking them out. I'm okay with this. All right, now I've got to get a solid defense going here, and thankfully I've got some good units to do the damage. So this is the only thing Leth can attack, so we're gonna do just that. Okay. Now let's find out here. So anyone that could potentially be good for a poke. Oh, good. We'll do that. We'll keep you here. I think that'll work. Volk. Actually, yeah, Volk can get in here and do a quick knife swing. Oh, can I steal? Oh, you have to actually have a weapon. Yeah, go ahead. Do a little poke. Meanwhile, Zahark. Actually, would you be the right one? Yeah, wouldn't be doing too much there. Where are your ranges? Okay, just before the treasure chest. Because I could get you up there. Yeah, I'm going to bring Soth over here for now. I could smite you up. Yep, still safe. Can't get around. Yep. Mist will be safe down here. So we'll go ahead, heal you up. There we go, nice. That puts you B rank. Nice. Alright. I definitely have to keep Gatry over here, I think, for defending purposes. So let's do this! Alright, Zahark, what do you got? I'll take the defense. That's exactly why I gave you that band. Right? Yes. Okay, now, next step's next. Kieran, what can you do? You can take out this archer! And get a level up too. Nice. Ah, just health. Oh well. Oscar, we'll let you... Okay. Oh, good. Killer Lance could do something here. If you don't, Astrid will come in. There we go! Nicely done. And now, Gatry! It's time to defend. Okay, I think that I have to be wary of that axe fighter up there. Alright, Astrid, this is a perfect opportunity for you. Get in a good pot shot. See, like, killing a unit right now almost guarantees Astrid to level up. Okay, just speed, but that's fine. Okay, Ike... What can you do? Okay, you can attack Soth. Do I want that? Yeah, you won't move, so no one's gonna come through. My unit should be fine. I'm gonna make sure Soth doesn't take a hit. And a level up for Titania, so let's see how this works. Kind of expected. She's doing okay, so hey, I'm not complaining. Alright. And hey, you're going for Gatry, who is dodging more than taking hits. This is acceptable. Alright, going for Ike. Alright, defend time. You are dodging a lot here, Gatry. Ooh, okay, big hit. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. Raven Lagoos now. Good. You're still in the sea, though. That's not a good sign. Now, here's another quirk of this chapter. The Raven Lagoos won't try to go for the defend point, because that would just make this chapter way too unfair. But if they do like a Canto movement afterward or something like that, or just if they end up in there, they will end the chapter with your loss. So be very, very careful. Alright, now this would be... yeah, wouldn't do me any good otherwise. Adept, good. Ooh, you took the hit though. Zahark, you need to dodge. Alright, everything's good over here, so Soth will have you take this. Elfire Tome, that's good. And a longsword for sword wielders dealing with horseback units. Okay, you have a speed of 11. Gatry, what would happen if I put you in front of this halberdier? Barely any damage, but you would take 2 hits. Okay. Now I still have a Raven Lagoos that I need to deal with. Does this work? Hey, that'll work. Little damage, please. Now, can Mordecai get anywhere and shove someone? You can shove the horseback units, which I don't think will do me any good for the moment. But we'll take this into account. Alright. Jill, what can you do? Go for it. Nice. Lovely level up. I'll take it. And a free coin too. Oops, not there. Well, if you come down here. Mist, heal up Jill. Alright. Now I definitely have to get Zahark out of here. So you know what? I'm going to let that be Astra's role. You come down here. If I block the way, I think I can protect Mist. So we're going to take you and drop. Zahark should be fine. Okay. Alright, you took some damage. Alright, no playing around here. I need you to go. So we'll do that. Kieran is fine, but I'm not going to attack. Okay, so they're all safe at the moment. Anyone there? Definitely want someone who could take magic attacks a little bit better. There's a ward staff. I can use that. Give someone a little bit of a resistance buff. So I definitely want to get to that side of the ship because they have chests over there too. There's even chests over here I have to worry about. Gatry, go ahead. Still fine. That's good. Let's just pack in the defense a little bit here. Or maybe I should keep Ike there just in case. Yeah, no one moved on his position. I'm going to keep Ike here just for safety. And everything should be fine. Let's find out. Ooh, nice dodge. Okay, just going for the greens. Okay, well, we got through the turn. That's a good start. Look at this. The green units are putting in work. Alright, well, it's turn 4. Not bad. Okay, let's figure out the moves here. We need you to get healed. So we can put you right back into combat and take more hits, probably. Ooh, dodge. Alright, well, Astrid, could you do something, perhaps? Not enough for a kill. Oh, Jill. Might be a little bit of a hit, but we'll see what happens. That's what heal-ups are for. And nice. Now look at that. A full level up. Just from one shot. There we go. She's getting fast. Okay, now then. Ooh, if I plan that differently. Alright, well I guess I don't need Mordecai to shove Soth around. Got plans for this. Now we're going to try to get on board this side of the ship. I'm going to try, because I did bring along a javelin there. That's a pretty good shot. Okay, you're the one with the hammer. I'm gonna try this. Ah, you dodged. I'm gonna hope that that hammer doesn't do as much damage as I'm thinking it will in my head. Meanwhile... Good hit. And a good dodge. There you go, Kieran. Either this will be a killer hit or good range for Soren. Okay. Ooh. Dodges, dodges, dodges. I like this. Oh, Soren. Take out that halberdier. Alright, Soren, new level up for you. What do we got? Pretty good, pretty good. His stats are looking pretty good offensively. Alright, now. Probably would be a dumb idea if I did that, so... We're gonna bring Ike more over here for now. Mage, you have fire. Just put you here. You have the Bjork Guard, right? Yes, that reduces damage from effective hits. So I'm gonna hope this works. And meanwhile, Mordecai's just about ready to fight, so we're gonna get him right up here. Alright. And Shank. There we go. Go, Gatry! I knew you were going to put in a lot of work after those good level ups. And you're getting more speed, my guy. My goodness. Alright, that's what I was hoping. Blocks the way, so I don't have to deal with a hammer hit. Ah, here we go. Oh, there we go. Mordecai is tiger. Alright, so these ravens over here are a bit unique because they're basically winged thieves at this point. So they're going to come in and try to swipe all the treasure and act basically like regular old thieves. So if we don't give them any incentive to stay around, we will be fine. Lagu's axe. Okay. So we're getting some really good unique weaponry here. Gatry. Okay, not enough to defeat in single combat. Alright. That would not be enough. Yeah, I need you healed up too. Ooh. Okay, you would take damage, though. Because I could swing Leth around here. Actually, what's your gauge at? 6? Ooh. Because I don't think magic's going to really hurt too badly, so I'm going to actually let Mordecai take a few swings here. Because Mordecai, actually, now that I remember, I did put the ward staff on him, so he has a little resistance. And that's thunder magic, so that is not going to be any problem to me. Meanwhile, Jill here can actually get a long-range pot shot that missed. But she's completely safe in these waters at the moment. Alright, how do we proceed? I mean, I could send Leth in there and just, like, immediately do some real damage to the units there. But you have enough hit on you, too. Oscar, I'm gonna let you be a bit of a lure. Keep Ike nearby. Leth, where would you be? You'd be good here. Because Gatry, hopefully. There we go. Because Titania can come in here and protect the way. Kieran can go here. Just use the Vulnerary, just in case. And Astrid, you can come this way. And I don't think I'll have anything to hurt Soren over here. Those humans take themselves far too seriously. It's almost as though being obstinate is a way of life to them. They let their foolish pride stand in the way, and what do they get in the end? A swift and stupid death. Now I'm getting terribly bored merely watching their foolishness. Nestling! I can sense you're up to no good again. Stop calling me Nestling. Really, how many times must I tell you that, Neolucci? To me, you will always be Nestling, Nestling. You can tell me as many times as you like, but I can't stop. You may be king now, but in my eyes, you will ever be my little nestling with eggshells stuck to your tail feathers. Oh, curses. Senile old fool. Forget it. Hey, you there! Yes, sir. We should take advantage of the confusion of battle to help ourselves to the cargo. These humans seem interested only in fighting their fellow men. If they can't be bothered to defend their treasure, I think it's fair to say they've lost their claim to it. Right you are, sir. Fight. Fight till you drop, ground-bound humans. We Kilvis will be sharpening our black beaks in the meantime. So now we have a bunch of thieving ravens ready to pilfer. And it's our job to make sure that doesn't happen. Nice dodge. Alright, the Lagoos are finally getting some action. Yeah, barely any damage. I know it's the ward staff helping out, but this is nice. And this mage is, bye-bye. Good, you're going for Oscar. And dodge, too. Nice. Alright, you're using a hammer, so I'm fairly certain that's double city, like that. Alright, level 15. I'm thankful for that 1 point of strength I got last chapter. Alright, this might hurt a little. Oh, no! Oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, that bites. That bites. Alright, I said at the start of this, if a unit dies, I am restarting the chapter. So, reset. Oh, I got crit on that one. Oof, I felt that. I really felt that. Alright. Well then, well, I don't have to go through any of my usual spiel that I did, and I got to about, like, 6 turns in. So thankfully I can just go ahead and do what I was doing before. I can skip a lot of conversations while I'm at it, so I can basically play in, like, speed mode. Alright, here we go. Oops. Shot. Oops, I don't need to talk, since that'll do me no good. So let's do what I did before. Smite Ike along the way. Talk to Astrid. Talk to Gatry. Do a pot shot. Well, in fairness, this could give Astrid a chance to get some more levels. And I'm gonna take care of this soldier if I get... There we go. So at least I can say this is an opportunity to try a few different strategies. Yeah, I'm far away. Right. Alright. So we'll put you there. Shove you a little further ahead. Do that. I like what I did before, so I'm going to put the ward staff on Mordecai. More experience again. Alright, and Gatry. We'll just go for you. And miss. He is still dodging. Alright, skip. If there's one thing you do learn is, if by skipping text, you really speed this game up, like, immensely. Oh, hello, Green Soldier putting in work. Cool to know they actually have a chance to crit. Right, that one might actually... Oh, nope, I don't think that one's gonna live. Couldn't avoid your fate. Moving along, okay. Oh! That just sucks. Wow, this is a very different outcome than last time. Okay. Oh, good thing they did not have enough movement. But you've got enough. I think it's the Iron Blade. That's the thing that's weighing you down. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Okay, well, This is the chapter that is going to take forever. Okay. Very clear next plan. Have a backup defense. So let's see. Anyone can shove Ike. That is very clearly going to be Zahark's job. We're going to put Leth in front. We're going to have more defense. Volk, you take a step back. Everyone else, you've got your plans. Let's save, and we're going to make this work. We have hit a challenge. Here we go. All right. You have good movement there. All right. Let's take care of you now. Very, very much now. All right. Jill. I don't think you'll be able to do too much otherwise, but I could put Gatry here as a very solid defense. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Guess I can. Move you down here. Gatry will go here. Nothing will get past him from that bridge. And meanwhile... Ah, you dodged. Well, should be fine otherwise, I think. They're more focused on the green units. Get everyone up here now. Make this a lot faster. Put the ward staff on you again, because we can. Haha. Wow, It is because of that crit, for sure, that I lost the chapter. But I really got played on that one. Got some fast soldiers here. But at least the one guarding the front should be able to survive. This one, however, just, I don't think, will. Yeah, that archer comes down and just goes right for him. Alright, speed this along here. Alright, and there's the ravens. Again, I gotta really be careful of them. Oh, soldiers incoming, there we go. Well, we got 3 green units on the map this time, as opposed to 2. Alright. Well, we're on turn 2. We're on a second turn. This is good. Okay, you can take out the Myrmidon. Can Astrid take out the Myrmidon? You could. And you do. Okay. Nicely done. Level up. Let's see what you get. Okay, well this time it was just skill. Yeah, back you up a little bit more. Volk. You can actually withstand a hit. A little bit. I'll take it. At least... Oh! Wanted to prove me wrong. Go Volk. Okay. Now you can not hit the side. Okay. As long as I put someone on top there, which is probably going to be Gatry. Not going to lie. I'll do that. So at least Soth will be safe. But I do have to figure this out. Okay, you're just about out. Titania, if I didn't move you like a crazy person... Clear you out of the way. Okay, well you got speed and res. That's pretty good. Actually, put you here. Alright, you have 0 HP at this point. Okay. Let's put you... I'm gonna put you here. Leth will put here. I know this is gonna be a bit of a waste, but Leth can defend better than, I think, Kieran at this point. Yeah, just slightly. Oscar, I want you to actually take care of this archer. Okay, on the flip side, that means that archer is not moving. Ike. You can take care of this archer. Nice. And we are going to have... You are slightly damaged. Shove. Not what I was expecting, but this is just in case. So what we're going to do... Come over here. I'm going to put the javelin on top. Okay, I would take a lot of damage, but I don't think anything will actually hurt me in return. I'm gonna come down here. Yeah, we're gonna come down here. If this ends up biting me in the butt again, I am going to be surprised. Ooh, dodging that halberdier. And you're dodging back. Not that I want to see that. I had a feeling you'd go for Ike. It is funny to think that all they have to do is, like, as regular humans, jump down, and they would get into that little alcove. Awesome. Get a little damage on the Lagoos now. Ah, you hit land, yes! It's much better than you being in the sea. Alright, and... Ooh, good hit. That'll be good for Astrid to do a little work, unless you hit. Alright. Alright. Okay, that side is fine. We've got 2 sides to deal with now. Let's figure this out. Astrid, you can take care of this if you hit. Alright, that's good. And good. Another level up, another chance to see what you can get. Fantastic! Ooh, keep doing those level ups, and I'll definitely consider you for the front lines. Put you down here. So I want you out of the way. Volk? Who needs it the most? I think Jill. Better be sure I can take care of the Lagoos on this turn. I've got units that can do that at the very least. Yeah, I'm very choke pointed here. Alright, I actually want you gone. Here we go. See if I can't try to tackle you out of the bridge. Alright, and now you... Okay, I can take... I want Gatry to move, I think. Not enough. Unless... Ah, yes. Shelf powers can go to you. Because you're in the way. Ugh. What can you do? Steel Lance could take you out. Nice. There we go. Now, only... Nothing can hit me here. That's good. So we'll do that. Ike... Oh, let's do... I need the damage. But I'll worry about that if Kieran can hit. Ah, okay, good thing I didn't do that then. Gatry, what can you do? Okay, you barely take anything, so we'll just go for it. Okay. Alright. Looks like that Raven is following some very limited movement rules. Alright, Titania, you've got a hand axe, right? Yes. Let's go for it. Put you here instead. Okay. Alright, don't put you there. That's in javelin range. We don't want that. Alright, you are fully healed. I'm putting you here just in case. I don't want anything silly to happen that I'm not expecting. Actually, we'll put you here. Get the long sword. Ooh, Mordecai. Alright, this should be fine. Raven Lagoos don't do anything I don't like. That's a good outcome. Okay, you're gonna double attack, aren't you? Yeah, but not enough to kill me. Alright, you're just a regular axe. The hammer's up there. Foam, that's okay. Anything? Oh, you're going for it. Oh, you dodged. Oh yeah, it is a heal point, technically. Alright, now then. I've got a Raven Lagoos over here. I can go any which way he feels like. Alright, but I do need to get this way going. Of course, you dodged. Let's just retreat a moment. Volk I can bring over here. So if you go down here... Hellfire. Leth, you still have some swing in you. Yeah, Soren is actually safe as long as these 3 units stay here. Because the Raven has to come on land to attack. So this is gonna be a safe hit. There we go. Still no strength even after a re-level up. Alright. defend the bridge. Jill, you come back. I'll let you get healed. Alright. So, the Raven would have to come on the bridge to attack Oscar. I'm hoping that the Raven will go somewhere else. Kieran will not be a target. I'm going to have you ready to go. And I think that'll do it. Actually, here's what we're going to do. Because I can canto back into position while still giving Gatry a javelin. Alright, here we go. Alright, speed stat looking good. Either that or the Myrmidon's way down, so you are coming on land. Good, I can take care of you properly. Of course I have to hit, but that's a different story. Alright, maybe the green soldier will javelin the Myrmidon there. That'd be nice. Nope, going for vulneries. Even if it's just minuscule, they will do that. Alright, you took care of the force. That's good. Alright, next turn will be the thieving ravens. Alright, now, if I play this right, maybe Astrid can get another level up chance. We'll see. Or Zahark will just take the raven right out of the sky. There we go, he'd got a swing in. Alright, that is good. I will take it. Alright, meanwhile, over here at the main force. Nice! Nice level. Alright. Oh, again, I should have thought that through. I had an idea in mind. I could do this. Get you out of the way. Because I'm going to put a ward staff on Gatry. Talk to Mist. That's kind of surprising. Alright. So I might take a little hit, but I'll be better defended. At least against the magic attack. If it can reach, yeah, I think it can reach. And then Volk, you get this chest. Look at his axe, there we go. So we're back, we're kind of back to par now. But it's you. That attack of 19, my goodness. I have a defense of 14, though, so if I want to... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to heal up. Put Ike, this one, Kieran right behind, also healing up. Jill would also have to do the same. Alright, Astrid, I will have you take and drop, so Titania's good. Mordecai, you're still ward staffed. I will bring you up here. We'll take care of this halberdier on the next turn. No, that would be wasted movement. Heal you up. Okay, and Leth is just about out of transform gauge, so I got my forces figured out. I've already heard that cutscene. Hey, we're still dodging. Okay, it's a good thing I did put that ward staff on, because I will likely take a good hit coming up. Alright, so barely any damage here. And this mage, well, he's gonna get smacked. Alright, going over. Okay, so I didn't get the killing edge Myrmidon there. Alright, so they're gonna fly in, and they're gonna try to take whatever chests are available. So you can bait them if you want to try attacking them. Alright. A little health. There we go. Alright, well, we made it to turn 6. Oh boy. Alright, it's a Hark. You can put in some work here. Yes, you can. Very much so. That killing edge is putting in a lot of work. I love it. Alright. Gatry, I think I need you to take care of this halberdier. There we go. Okay, well, got defense. I lost that speed growth from last time. I'm a little sad by that. Oh, and of course, because you went there, I can't put mist there to heal you. Yeah, I'm fairly certain these ravens have a passive AI, so they won't attack anyone. I could be very wrong, and if that's the case, then I'm in trouble. Alright, let's go... Random chance? Okay, worth a shot. Alright, better chance. Alright. Took you out. Alright, we're gonna move you... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna move Titania here, which is totally out of the range of this killing edge Myrmidon. Alright, you have a res of 5 to your attack of 13. That's minuscule. Javelin on you. Ike close by. I would move Volk, but I'm fairly certain I'm going to get ambushed, so... If those units weren't up there, I'd have a different story. So we're just going to move everyone this way. Now the nice part is, Norris here does not move, but he does also have a longbow that I just remembered of. So instead, we're going to go over here and we're going to deal with you. So 1, 2, 3, that is out of range. I'm going to get this chest. And then we're going to have Astrid come over here. We'll pick up Zahark. And drop just out of range. And Leth can stay there and, I don't know, just be cute. Here's another cutscene! A battle. Tell me what you sieging off. It's a bit far off, but with no fog, it shouldn't be a problem. The middle ship. I see Bjork aboard. By their crests, I'd say they serve the hated Begnion Empire. And the other ships, I'm not sure who they belong to. Neither flies any flag, and I see no crest, but I can make out more Bjork. From their behavior, I would say that one side fights Begnion, while the other rushes to Begnion's aid. A battle between Bjork's ships. I do not understand this at all. Ulki, tell me what they are saying. Just a minute, sir. The Apostle is aboard the Begnion ship. I'm coming to her aid. Soldiers serving Crimea's princess? They appear to be mercenaries. And on the last ship, more soldiers. although I do not know which country they serve. It seems they had a contract of some sort with the Raven King. The Apostle? That would explain the presence of those graceless Pegasus Knights. What would you like me to do, Your Majesty? We will fight if you give the word. The Apostle. This is a tempting opportunity. However, we are no scavengers, feeding off other scraps. When we fight, it will be with honor. We're going back home. Do some scouting and report back to me with what you find. Yes, sir. So we've got some Hawk Lagoos over there now. Oh, no, this might be another KO. If that mage doesn't move, I'll be fine. That was lucky. If that mage doesn't move, I'm fine. Yeah, get out of here, you Killing Edge merc. Okay, good. They're going for the chests. So what's that? Oh! I would like to get that if I could. That's an energy drop. Alright, no chests on board. The ravens will immediately retreat. Ooh. That occult, I definitely want that. Now, that itself is not actually a scroll of a skill. That is a special scroll that teaches what is known as a mastery skill. So that will... any promoted unit can use that occult scroll and will get a mastery skill, which is unique to their class. Now, the question is, how do I proceed? Because I just had my knight really bite the bullet there. Maybe I can do some damage? Oh, good, good. That could save me. Titania, maybe. Oh, please. Yes! Titania saves the day! I got the occult scroll back. Okay, that's good. I cannot believe how well that worked. Alright. So let's... Okay, this will be a good pot shot. Alright. Volk. Could you do a little bit? Oh my goodness, you could actually take out the Raven. Let's do it. Nice. Level up for Volk. Now if we get strength, that's good. Okay, not this time. Yes, we need speed and strength on thieves. And Volk, as a already level 10 thief at the start, he will be able to at least keep up with everyone at this point. Alright, good hit. I knew that was going to sting a bit, but oh well. Nice! Good level, Kieran. Right, we'll just let Oscar finish off. Yeah, Oscar and Kieran are going to do really good. Alright. So that means... Now see, here's what I could do. If I brought Volk over, I can actually steal this steel bow, provided Volk is faster than Norris, which he is not, and Volk had more strength than the weapon's weight, which he does. So he has half the formula. Now, the best part is that this boss is an archer. So that means I can do any sort of close combat, and this archer will not fight back. Blast, all my plans are falling apart. I'll cut you all down with my bow! Like, I could even bring Soth in here. Not to attack, but to block. Even Jill can get in here and start doing some damage. Look at that. Magic! Oh, I got res. Not that it'll do too much, but an extra point can help. Okay, well... the good news, Gatry is still breathing. Albeit very lightly, Gatry is still breathing. Oh, I could have healed up them too. Grr. Alright. Bring no one in close. And I should be fine. Bring Mordecai down here. We'll bring up here. No one... There should be no further reinforcements on the enemy side that I have to worry about. Alright. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh, Adept triggered? Oh, Adept double oof! Ouch! I should have picked up the soldiers. They're just gonna get wasted. Alright, alright, you can get in there. Attack of 31, defense of 13, that's 18. I'm gonna let Zahark finish off. Nice! Oh, we got faster. Still. And we got the longbow, which that is still good. That's still very, very good, albeit it has had some use. Sadly, you do get weapons that are from enemies with their current use, so you can get some damaged weapons in some cases. Alright. Ooh. Not so good there. Oh well. Yeah, Gatry, get down here. I need you. I'm gonna heal you. Oh, okay, they've been routed. Finally, there they are. I hope we'll find Empress Soniki safe and sound. Ladies, charge! Show them what we've got. But we've already taken care of them. I saw this coming, of course, you know. If they had just paid me more, and I'd been willing to lend a hand. Funnily enough, he would have annihilated us. Oh well, what do a few human lives matter to us? They're none of our concern. We're done here. Let's go. Oh, after all that, we finally won. That's it. It looks like the dust is finally starting to settle. Looks like those crows took flight as soon as the Holy Guard arrived. The other assailants fled too. Then our job here is done. Crows are one thing, but what were those men doing with them? Yes, I thought that was odd too. They looked like pirates, but they certainly didn't act like them. True, they weren't interested in treasure, and their soldiers definitely were trained fighters. But who were they? Which country did they serve? Was this an attempt on the Apostle's life? It's possible. The Apostle is the symbol of the Begnion Empire itself. The Apostle is its empress. If she were to perish, it's fair to say Begnion itself would perish as well. I see. The Apostle is missing? What do you mean? That voice. Something must have happened. Let's go find out. Ugh, this business is becoming quite the headache. I'm sorry, ma'am, if I can offer up my life in repentance for... Oh, stop it. If you want to repent, go do something useful and find the Apostle. Yes, ma'am. Did I hear correctly? Is the Apostle missing again? Oh, you're that mercenary. My men guarded the cabin entrance. As far as I know, we kept it safe from the enemy. From what I have been told, the Apostle slipped out in the cabin on her own in the chaos. On her own? Now, why would anyone called the Apostle do something as stupid as that? Hey, Ike! Watch your words. You're being rude. It's alright, Dame Knight. I have more important matters on my mind. I hate to ask, but would you be able to enlist your help in searching for the Apostle? Of course. You don't mind helping, do you, Ike? Nah. We'll search the enemy ship. Would you search your ship, just to be sure? I would appreciate it. I'll do what I can to find her, but I don't even know who I'm looking for. I think it's safe to assume she will be a woman of stature, a noble woman of some sort. Huh. Well, I suppose all I have to do is keep my eyes peeled for any stowaway, anyone I don't know. Let's split up. We'll go faster if we search separately. Mist and I will check this side. And Soren and I will search the rest of the ship. Soren, about what I said this morning. Yes? About the way you phrase things. I ought to apologize for that. No, don't apologize. I know you. I know it's been bothering you, hasn't it? No. Well, don't take it personally. I'm no better, you know? Your ability to speak plainly the things others won't is part of what makes you brilliant. Others are too bound by courtesy. With you, I trust that what you say is exactly what you think. Well, yes. Thank you, Ike. Now, about that missing apostle. Oh, you found her? No, I don't think so, but there's a child stowing away in here. What? What is a child doing hiding on our ship? She must be some aristocrat's daughter. Probably slipped on from the Begnion ship. It was a hectic battle. She must have been frightened and hid herself here in the confusion. Are you gonna help her? Well, we can't just leave her. Hey, are you alright? I'm fine. Hey, don't be scared. Who might you be? You don't look like a Lagoose. Perhaps a new recruit? No, I'm a mercenary. I was hired by Princess Elincia. The Crimean princess? Ouch! What's wrong? Oh, you hurt your foot. Let me see. Hold! Do not approach me! Hey, I told you not to— Ah! You're hurting me, you fool! Looks like the bone's not broken. Still, we better have Miss take a look just in case. Oh, what are you doing? Just hush up and hold on to me. There's my sister. She can heal that foot of yours right up. Are you trying to help me? Shouldn't you be elsewhere? I'm supposed to be looking for some sort of apostle person, but I think there are enough other people looking, and I'd rather help the injured first. Huh. I see. This is indeed— what is it? Oh, nothing. If that's the case, I accept your help. Ike, any luck finding the apostle? Nope. All I found was a little lost child. Hey, she's quite a cutie. Miss, do you think you could use your staff to heal up this kid? Yeah. Is she hurt? Just her foot. But maybe she bumped her head, too. She's been mumbling complete gibberish since I picked her up. I kept silent, blaming these antics on your ignorance, but I can no longer tolerate your manners. Huh? What's wrong? It's your foot, isn't it? Prepare yourselves, peasants! Prepare? For what? You stand in the presence of Soniki, Empress of Begnion. I am the Apostle, the voice of the goddess. Empress? What did she say? What? Then she is— Oh no, is she really? No, she can't be. No way. Hold your judgment. Even if she's lying, there must be a reason. You ignorant! Are you alright, Empress? There's your proof. My apologies. We were unable to reach you, and we left you in terrible peril. I accept full responsibility. You're late, Sigrun. What would you have done if something happened to me? Please, Empress, I beg your forgiveness. That won't be necessary. I am also partially to blame for what happened. Let's focus instead on our rescuers. As a reward for rescuing me, I would like to invite them to visit our court. And be sure that the one they serve, that girl who claims to be the Princess of Crimea, is invited as well. Princess Elincia's bodyguards, I presume? I am sorry for the trouble you've gone to. And you are— I beg your pardon. My name is Sigrun. I am commander of Begnion's Holy Guard. No word of thanks will ever repay you for saving the Empress. Wait, so it's true? Are you saying that little child's is Begnion's Empress? It appears so. I can't say I quite believe it, but she seems sincere. Besides, how many people do you know who command a legion of Pegasus Knights? The Empress has invited us to join her at Sienne, the capital of Begnion. I think we should go. Where's the princess? We should ask her permission before agreeing. She must be in the cabin. I'll take you to her. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe how difficult that ended up being. Oh, and the amount of, like, gut-wrenching, like, feelings I had in my stomach that chapter. Oof. That surprise crit on Titania that killed her. I think I was slack-jawed for quite a while after that. Despite how much I was talking, I think I was still very, very much in shock. Like, that was a legit, unexpected, out-of-nowhere death. Thankfully, resets are a thing, and that second time, oof, I lost on turn 1. That was very, very embarrassing. But, at the very least, we got through it, we got all the treasure, we got all the recruits, and no one died on this run. So, as far as I'm concerned, mission accomplished. Well, with that being said, that is going to call it for this marathon length of an episode. I do apologize that it did go this long, but I did say if anything did happen and I had to restart chapters, I was going to do so. So this is the first of what I'm hoping is the only marathon length chapter that is filled with restarts. So hopefully you did enjoy this despite the length, and I hope that I will see you on the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.